wasted time. Let's waste some time together.
Hi guys, it's your boy Josh. It's been a long ass time no see, boys. Welcome back on my channel. So I hope you guys watch this video with some interesting topic. The topic is what does it take to set up a rogue, to set up a character in Celtic Heroes, and what does it take to get started in Celtic Heroes. A short disclaimer before we actually get into this video. Anything we see in my gear and stuff, this stuff does not come naturally. Right? It doesn't come naturally in Celtic Heroes. It's something you gotta work for, you gotta join a clan, or you gotta buy it somehow. And this is kind of like a guide, a how-to on how to start Celtic Heroes and how to become one of those endgame-esque characters in the game. To kick things off, I would say the first thing you gotta do is have the right personality. It comes down to age and your experience to communicate with people. In the end, nobody wants a dickhead in their clan or in their friends list, right? So that's something you gotta consider. You always gotta have people that are really not friends of yours. Like, you always have these. It's normal. It's gotta be like that. People that hate you, dislike you, whatever. But on the other hand, you gotta make that friendship, and you gotta make friendship with the right people. One thing you should really do is become friends with your chief or generals in the clan you wanna join, and try to work out a way to get into a certain clan and work with that, right? And that's just what I'm trying in Concordia, even though I'm not as active as I try to, because, you know, work and stuff and life happens. But I'm trying to be back in the next following days for, I won't say full-time, because it makes no sense saying I'm going to be back full-time on a game, because I'm full-time working, right? Setting up a business in the background, which I will give you guys all the input, all the intel you need on how to set up a business when this is starting again, because I get so many PMs, really so many PMs and questions on Instagram, because I always talk about what I do in my free time and what I do for a living and what I make and stuff. And if you guys are interested in that, I will probably make it on another channel or something, which I don't want to relate that to Celtic Heroes too much, or to a Celtic Heroes video, because I think you guys want to see Celtic Heroes, right? But that's going to come in the future, no problem, guys. I'm going to teach you how to start a business without me trying to charge you guys anything for the course or something, because all the time you go on websites, it's like, pay 150 bucks, become rich in 3 weeks or something. Bullshit, boys. Bullshit. Don't fall for that scam shit, right? We said you're gonna have friends, right? You're gonna have friends, but before you get friends, you start a character, level 1 character. Alright, say you just start your level 1 character, you are on this screen right now, so you gotta have to do the tutorial and stuff, and it's going to be plain annoying, right? But nobody wanna do the tutorials and shit because it's plain annoying, as I said. But you just somehow gotta do it, right? You gotta interact with people first and stuff, because the most of you will already know how to start a game, because that's how you found my channel in the first place. But if you will start the character, it's all the shit that comes to you and all this annoying information, how to kill, blah blah blah. Nobody gives a shit about that, because killing in this game does not require any skill. It's just all about gear and having the right licks and money. So when you defeat your first enemy, you're gonna start the game. I know there's not a tutorial on how to level up and something, but this is just what you gotta do. Right? It's kind of funny how she zooms in on this when it's already been killed. And it's still pointing there because there's nothing. Low, fuck that shit. But yeah, you basically start out as a level 1 toon on this game. Being level 1 is shit, everybody knows being level 1 is shit, so you gotta somehow get around that. And that is by doing this, right? You buy platinum, okay? So that's one thing you gotta consider if you want to hit endgame. The grind without spending any money is going to be a pain, and I don't recommend you doing that. So what you want to do right here is pick the 4K platinum for 100 bucks, which once again leads back to how old you are to start the game, if you have pocket money or if you're working. For me, $100 to $200 is not much money, right? I just can spend that on the game, it's no problem. But for some of you it may be a problem, so you kind of got to find the way around this. But one thing I would say never do is buy the box of platinum. It makes no sense buying that for 54 bucks or something. It doesn't, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. Alright, once you bought platinum, you're gonna hit the chests and buy the chests. That's the first steps. Always buy the chests, try to sell them in the auction house or to people. But to sell them in the auction house, you need some money, so I'd recommend you open some chests. Which leads us to the first problem you have when you're low level. And you see all these YouTubers with, like I used to, with thousands and 100,000 of licks, pots and items, rocking around and just doing all the crazy shit you probably will never do, right? So you want to do that. You want to be one of these guys. They have everything and stuff. It's going to be completely crazy if you hit endgame level. It's really fun. This game is really fun to play. and it's pretty addictive as well. But having said that, right there, this is so expensive starting this game, means that after you've done all these quests, right, all these fucking annoying quests, you just racked all these quests up, and oftentimes when I start a new toon, I find myself not having anything when I finish these quests, nothing that helps me level or helps me in any way. So the only way to get beyond that is to actually buy platinum and buy elixirs, because nobody's going to farm 100 to 200k for a couple elixirs. You need to get level 100 plus when they're level 30. It makes no sense. You don't farm at these levels. It makes no sense. So all you can do is quest and grind, maybe do some fishing here and there, and it's bullshit, guys. It's a pain. Being endgame is a pain. Not being endgame, but getting endgame. Being endgame is also pain for different matters. So let's assume you sold your first 100 chests and made 3 million. Let's say 3 million, okay? It's just a number here, a vague number. I'm just going to say 3 million. The first thing you gotta do is buy Heroic Amulet, buy a level 50 offhand, and buy a level 50 main hand, 60 main hand, whatever. Then you gotta get Warden Armory sometime around, and at level 100 you gotta buy some more stuff. You gotta buy Mount in the meantime, and you're easily at 1 mil spent just on items you want to use to hit level 100 plus, or even to hit level 101. And then comes all the elixirs. Every elixir costs you 2 to 4k, even 5k sometimes, and stuff goes up and up and up. And before you hit level 150, you spend your fucking 3 million just on reaching level 105, 110. And naturally, that is when you can farm, but also is when you kind of feel like, oh shit, I just wasted my money, I'm not going farther in this game. And that is really when it splits the player base into people that lurk around in the castle at level 100 and people that continue leveling and continue on the grind. For me personally, I can elixir toon within 2 weeks to 220, but that also means that I'm either in a clan or I'm in a position to buy myself the gear, right? And that is not what I wanted to present you guys on this stuff. Like, nobody does that. Nobody gets stuff that fast and that quick normally, right? No one can do this from the start without having the knowledge, the experience and stuff. And I do, and especially for the class rogues, and that's why I'm telling you, it's pretty hard being a rogue. Because you gotta buy skills as well. Shadow Strike's expensive. You gotta get a Reaper ring somehow, because without the Reaper, everybody thinks you're a joke, right? Unless you are full of school and called Mrs. Scar, right? Then you're not a joke. Then just the Chief of Concordia, and you pretty much are the chief of the best geared clan in the whole fucking game, right? With that being said. But to get to that point, being the Chief of Concordia, it's gonna be quite hard for you guys, but it's another challenge, okay? Watch me take the lead of this in 2 years. Not just kidding. But that is what I really want to concentrate this video on, right? So you've done all that. Now you want some fashion. You don't want to look like a shithead with meteoric armor, so you gotta get some good fashion. That's gonna be expensive as well. I would say at least 500k for some good fashion, if not a mil. So you gotta buy another few chests, and you gotta spend another 100 euros on chests or dollars or whatever. This grind will continue throughout the whole game. That's what you gotta accept, right? This is not a free-to-play game. The app might be free to download, alright, but it's not a free-to-play game, because everything will cost you at least a lot of gold. Let me show you something pretty basic. This is one of the worst stuff to buy in this game. And even the worst stuff in this game is gonna cost you 200 to 300k right there on spot, and I don't recommend anybody buying that. And you see, getting money in this game, getting gold, like, look at me, I'm broke as fuck. I'm at 1.5 billion on this toon. Right? You guys may think that's a lot of gold, Josh. It's a lot of gold. Yes, it is a lot of gold in numbers, but not in value, right? That's what I want to point out quickly here. So say you have somehow managed to get the right friends, and you got frozen or even meteoric armory and everything for the start. You're level 150 plus now, and now you need to join a clan. Pick the right clan. Don't ever pick the second clan. It does not make sense if you want to be at the top pretty soon. It does not make sense going like that. Say you pick the right clan, okay? So you pick the right clan. Now you're in it, now you have the urge to level and everything. Everybody's gonna push you, and they will tell you need to level up, you need to do this and that. But now you only have like 1 mil left, you spend it on licks, and I can search something on licks here. Elixirs are not that cheap, but they're also not that expensive. So one thing you gotta do is fix your next. Oh, that's a joke, right? There gotta be a joke. Okay, so I expect there to be more licks in there. Yeah, but so you see that you gotta spend your next $100 on chests, and throughout the year you will find yourself, if you want to be successful in this game, at least 300 to 400 euros or dollars on this game. right? It's not free to play, and that's how the game is basically built up. It's so you are actually going in the need of buying platinum. That's what they want. That's how they can develop the game, and they can manage all the costs which takes developing teams and stuff, PR teams, everything gotta get paid, and that's how game companies run their studios. So nobody would go out there and be like, hey, yo, we just made this top-end game for free and you can play everything for free, and they spend at least 2 million. And I would say Celtic Heroes is a game they really actually should have spent at least, I would say, 3 million just on developing the game, and without the whole team and stuff, I'd say it's even more. It's even more. It can be even more, yeah. It should be actually even more. So you see, it's pretty expensive. Everything's expensive. What I'm doing right here, using this potion, cost me 250 bucks right there. Not bucks, but gold in-game bucks. That's my buddy Snickers, great guy. So with that being said, you got all these crazy high amount of values adding up, and you're in the end finding yourself probably pretty pretty unmotivated to play this game to endgame now, but that's just what it takes. It's a game, it's a community, and everything's built around it, and when you are in a good clan, they will most likely have your back with some items and some elixirs, and everything's going to work out fine for you, like it did for me all the time. That's just what I want to educate you guys pretty quick on, is how to get started in Celtic Heroes. It means you gotta get a lot of money, gotta get the right friends, you gotta pick a name that's not annoying, you gotta pick a name that's cool, and you just gotta be on the grind, and you gotta be willing to spend a lot of money, otherwise it's going to be a bitch ass to farm. 2 years of playtime to get endgame is annoying, but imagine 2 years of farming just to be level 100 plus and just to have like 5 to 10 million you bank. You know what I mean? It's annoying. It's a pain. I would not recommend anybody doing that. So I just want to dye that thorns, just because. Gotta get rid of the aggro here. But after all that, you pretty much see why it's always such a thing you want to get back on playing, and why there's so many endgame players still playing the game from day one to today, because they spend so much money in there and the game is kind of addictive. It's a gamble in the end. So with that being said, guys, have a nice week, and if you have any questions, hit me up on my Instagram. It's linked down below, and it's @ExecutiveRogue, and I am trying to answer as many PMs as I can, because I just got my old phone back working and my Instagram account was on there. It's back now, and as you guys that already messaged me will see in the replies, I replied anybody and just everyone, and there were like 50 PMs in there. It's kind of cool, kind of fun talking to community like that. It's sick, guys. It's absolutely sick. I love it, and that's why I appreciate anybody out there that's watching this right now, and I wish you all a nice weekend. Take care, and yeah, if you really want to play this game, be prepared to spend at least 500 bucks in 1 year, if not more, if not more. Alright.
Don't take it so serious. Everything in life is a love story. Don't take it so serious. It shouldn't be so scary, it's a fairy tale. Don't take it so serious.